Welcome back to the channel, guys. On day 2, Apple Vision Pro. Today is Beatmaker 3. We're going to get into Beatmaker 2 and Beatmaker 3. And I know not a lot of people still use Beatmaker 2 because Beatmaker 3 is just so much more advanced. But I'm just curious to see if it'll actually download. Will it work? So we're going to spend like 3 minutes tops at Beatmaker 2. And then we're going to go right into Beatmaker 3. And quickly, first, I'm going to show you how to get these apps if you don't see them in the App Store. Because when I first came on the App Store, they were not there. So you just go into your App Store, go to search, type in Beatmaker 3, and now it won't pop up because if you look on the left in the screen, it's under Apple Vision Pro apps. You want to move over to iPhone and iPad apps. And there it is. When I did this, it did not show up even in iPhone and iPad apps. So I had to click on my little avatar up here on the top right, go into my purchased, then move over to iPhone and iPad apps and scroll down till I found it. All your apps will be there, and that's how I got it. So I'm probably not even supposed to be doing that. But anyway, let's load up Beatmaker 2. This is still amazing that you can immerse yourself in a different environment while making music. All right, new project. Drums. Now you guys can see I'm literally I'm not moving my arms, I'm just pinching. And whatever I look at, when I pinch it, it pops up or it selects it. Wow, it's been so long since I used Beatmaker 2, I don't even know. I don't even remember how to work this. So let's just go through everything. Tracks. All right, so immediately we see the pads are off. Like the color, the green part is off, but that's okay. Let's see how accurate it is. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. And again, with the keypad, I'm just looking at the number I want to select and pinching when I want to grab it. Lower the volume. So far, everything seems pretty solid. Like, other than that pad coloring being off, this isn't bad at all. It's not picking up that kick. Yeah, it's not 100% accurate. So far, we could see it's pretty difficult to actually get it on. And I tried that a few times, so I don't know why it's not picking up that kick. I mean, but it got the rest of it. Let's try it again. So you double click to get into the pads. Nope. And it's froze. It froze up on me. Which is expected because this is a very old app. So let's count Beatmaker 2 out. But like I said, I was just curious. Yeah, it's froze. So we're going to close this out. And so far, that's it for Beatmaker 2. Can get out of there. Going to delete it now. So you just hold on it, remove app. Yep. Okay, so now it's time for the big reveal. My favorite app in the world. I think this is the best DAW on iOS, on iPads. Koala's great too, don't get me wrong, but Beatmaker 3 is so much more advanced. So, fingers crossed that it works. Oh my God, it opened. Wow, look how crazy this is. Let's get back into the mountains. This is insane. I have nothing. I have no banks, no sessions, samples. So far, so good. Everything that I'm looking at is working. So pad mode, editor mode, song mode, track mode, I mean, or whatever. Mixer. Faders are working perfectly. Tempo. You can double click it and just type it in. I don't even think I downloaded the sound packs and everything that comes with the Beatmaker 3. No, I didn't. Okay, so let's get some sounds in here. Okay, imports. There it is. And I'm dragging it. I pinched and dragged it over. Wow. Wow, so Beatmaker 3 works on these and it works pretty well. Let's see if it's going to do what Beatmaker 2 did and freeze up on me and not record right. Okay, so time stretch works on it. Slice mode. Auto slice. Split it up. Now I'm hitting the keys. If you look down at the keys. Just trying to get used to it. I'm just going to open it up really big. Yeah, that seems to work a little bit better. All right, let's put these just out of... See the fade? Look at the fade in and out. How easy this is just to maneuver. That's crazy. I'm guessing depending on where you're at is how accurate. And so let me slide over. Like how you have the screen is how accurate. But I'm sure it'll be easier on the pads. Let's go to the pads. Go into key mode. Oh yeah. Much easier. Now, I will say, I don't think you're going to be on here doing anything quickly. Let me try both hands. Because it's a very slight delay from the time your eyes and your fingers pinch to the time it reacts. It's very, very slight. But, you know, when you're chopping samples and making beats, that matters, so... I'm definitely going to try to hook a MIDI controller up to this for the next episode. Yeah, we'll definitely get into MIDI controllers and things. The Apple Vision Pro itself doesn't have any spaces or plugs or anywhere you can plug anything into, but I did hear from Apple, well, not Apple itself, but I did hear from someone that deals with Apple that there is an adapter coming. And I would assume so. There's going to be so many upgrades and updates to these things that it's going to get better. So that would be awesome if there was like an adapter where you could plug in your controllers to. But I will try Bluetooth. Because we will get into that too. You can hook this up. You can mirror your laptop right into your Apple Vision Pro glasses. And you can literally use anything on your laptop right in here. So you can definitely make music from your laptop still. And I will drop an episode on that. But let's just see. Let's go into song mode. Drag the looper. Let's just see if we're having the same problem. Not too bad. Let's see if it records the same. Just grabbing a looper, move that over. Let's see. Not bad. Again, this is a very slow 70 BPM. This is very slow. Let's double tap and open that up in grid view. And let's see how easy this is to work with. Take that out. Let's go to the select. Let's select that, copy that, and go to paste. So far so good. It looks like you can use Beatmaker 3 comfortably. Not everything is 1000% on, which is, to be expected. Let's play with pattern automation. Velocity. Man, this is incredible. Very easy to, let's put down select. It's very easy to grab something by mistake. It's just a matter of you getting used to looking with your eyes, like, on the right thing. Like, you have to make sure you're on that pad, but everything on here is working. And I know the developers didn't even have too much info on if this would work or not, but it's working quite well. So what I'm going to do is try to make a couple beats in this to see if it's something that I can actually get used to. Because if I can get used to it, anyone could get used to it. Okay, so I brought a sample in just to chop up real quick and play over this drum break to see if we can actually use this app. So I've time stretched it. Gonna add little fades at the start and the end, the attack, and just to show you how easy it is to adjust these knobs. Okay, let me just go in the mixer and lower these drums. Okay, so a few of those notes are off, so I'm going to go into the grid editor and open it up and move them where they're supposed to be. Okay, so you see this is the start of a beat, and it didn't take much at all. After one or two beats, I'm pretty sure everyone will get the hang of it. But now I want to try to add an effect in, an audio unit. So I'm going to load up. We have Beef is probably heavier than the RX 950 because it has way more on memory. So I'm going to open up the RX 950 first. Let's go easy. See if we crash this thing. Because I don't even know if the audio units will work. Okay, so RX 950 popped up and it looks like it's working just fine. froze and I can't. Okay, it's still playing, but I can't get out of. I can still control the RX 950 and the bottom of the Beatmaker 3 app, but I can't click anything on the top. I'm trying to click stop, save, exit, and it's just not working. Oh, okay, there it goes. So I don't know if it just needed a minute to read it all and register, but it's back, so that's good. So now I'm gonna try to run beef, which is a lot more heavier. And yeah, beef is running as well. This is amazing. Everything's working. Uh-oh, we froze on beef as well. Okay, so let's give it a minute. I'll try to do what I did with the RX 950. I'll try to just like push as much as I can, but it's the same problem. Everything below that top bar is working. Oh, okay, yep. A minute later and it came back out. Now we're working good again. All right, well, it's good to know. What I'm going to do is delete this beef right now. And let's just add, let's go to the stock, let's go to the stock effects in Beatmaker 3. So let's just grab a reverb and just to see. All right, so it's not 1000%, but so far it's pretty good. And you can see I just made the start of a beat right there. Let me just go and see if we can actually use two hands to work something at the same time. So yep, it's working. That's pretty cool. So far so good. Everything's working. Some things might be working a little, it's laggy, it might take a while, but it is working. However, I do have one major problem happening with Beatmaker 3. And it's not just Beatmaker 3 though. There's a few apps it's doing it to. I noticed every time I go to close Beatmaker 3 down and reopen it, either it won't load completely or I have no sound playing. Also, a few other apps, I notice after a while, the sound will just die. There'll be no sound coming out, like the app froze up. So I'm going to show you what I mean right now. See, I'm clicking, no sound. And then I'll also get stuck. I'll try to save it and it just won't save. It'll stay on the screen. So now, every app on this headset, it'll stay open even though you X out. So you want to force quit them. And to force quit them, you have to tap the left top button and the right top crown button at the same time. Well, actually, don't press them, hold them. So if you hold them down, the force quit will come up and then you can select the app and force quit it. It doesn't help. I don't know. It doesn't help the Beatmaker 3 problem. I don't know if keeping it open and not force quitting is what's causing that. That when I reopen it, it won't work right. But I've had to re-download Beatmaker 3 4 to 5 times. And until that's fixed, I'm just not gonna use it because to re-download that every time and then your files are gone, you got to bring everything back in. I mean, I did find a workaround where I exported the project onto the Apple Vision Pro files so that when I re-downloaded Beatmaker 3, I just brought that file in and it was there. But who wants to do all of that every time? And again, we cannot complain because this app is not made for the Apple Vision Pro. So we're lucky it's even on here at all. So good news is you guys just saw me make a beat. Bad news is if this is happening to everyone, it's pretty much unusable unless you're willing to re-download it every single time you got to use it. So that pretty much sums up our Beatmaker 3 experience for today on the Apple Vision Pro. Next episode we'll do a koala. We'll see how well koala works for me. Again, I don't know if this is just mine or everyone's, but I'm just here to show you the experience I'm having with it. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Peace.